And we are live. And big up to John in the chat. And I hope you guys are having a good day as well. And he's having a rough day, so he's going to be supporting from the chat. And I am having a chill day. This is 1 liter of wine. So I have had 2 glasses and I already feel zonked. I've been drinking after a month. I I drank only twice in 6 months. So this is day number 2 that I've been having wine now. Last time I had rum, and that was a crazy night. Let me not get into that. And Adam will be joining us soon. He's gone for a shit so that he doesn't fart online on stream. So that is where Adam is right now. Big up to everyone who has been supporting this channel. Cheers to you guys. And in that sense, let's get on with it. So we have a few topics to discuss, and we'll be going in about it slowly because I feel a bit lazy because of the wine and stuff. And yeah, so this is more like the alcoholic den. And George is saying, "Get me in." Big up to you, George. I will get you on just a minute. Let me keep the sacred glass here. I hope it does not fall. If it does, it will ruin my laptop for good. Big up Jaid in the chat as well. So I have sent the link in the chat because it's a crazy stream. You guys are welcome. Jaid can pop in. You guys can get in there, and we can have a crazy time. I am in for everyone who wants to join in. We can have a few discussions. And Jaid is saying, "Big up Nitish, I missed you in Simpy's FPL show." I have been so busy, unfortunately. I forgot about the show because I was on so many work calls and a lot of things going on. And we have George here, and he's here. Big up to you, George. How are you doing? And he's gone. Anyway, so I was saying, Jaid, that I totally missed that because I don't know what I was doing. I was like sleeping and working till the morning, then sleeping. Then I got like 20 odd minutes or half an hour, you can say. I quickly went to the wine shop before it got shut because the timings have changed. All this pandemic has messed everything up. And I quickly got the wine. Then I came back. Then I published a few more articles because I have some deadlines to and all those things, you know. And we have George.
Yo.
George, I can't hear you.
Yo.
Hold on a second, George. Hold on. Maybe my issue. Just a second.
Hear me now? He's a moot.
Yeah, I
Can you hear me?
Connect. Yes, I can. How are you doing, George?
Yeah.
How are you?
What? How many people was in your stream?
Not too many. I think right now 2 or 3 people fluctuating in between. So this is like an off day, a break day, and I'm chilling. I'm finally like. Sorry.
Subscribe to my channel.
I already have. If you remember, I've subscribed from both the channels.
I was just telling the viewers.
For people in the chat. Sure. I hope you guys subscribe to George's channel. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because of all the beer that all the wine that I've been having. So it's George Morales. I hope I got that right.
George Morales, yeah.
Yep. And I have Adam in the back. Yeah, go ahead, George.
You're from like title the the title of it is sick. The drunk.
That's because I'm having wine, and it's been like in the last 6 months I've already had only had alcohol twice. So one was like 1 month ago, and second day is in 6 months. I used to have it like once or twice a week, but now I've reduced it down, cut it down on. And big up to Madhav in the chat as well. And what I've done is I've reduced it because of the pandemic and can't go out because everything is under lockdown. So So I thought, it was high time probably get in some wine into the body. The body needs alcohol. The blood needs alcohol.
Who do you want? Who do you want next round?
Just a second. Adam, I'll just give me a minute. I'll just add you quickly. Yes. Next round for which tournament? The League Cup?
Just the cup. This round thing. Well, who do you want?
For the League Cup, for the League Cup, if I have to choose an easy option, I would choose Lincoln Town, obviously. But we all know it will be Liverpool at the end of the day. They are winning, I think, already winning comfortably. So it's going to be Arsenal versus Liverpool again.
Lincoln.
Lincoln is not going to go through. They're already going out. So they're
Okay,
four.
Lincoln.
Yeah, they're 4-0 down or something. So I think it's going to be Arsenal versus Liverpool again. So I think it's good enough to
Hard one.
accept our fate. And I have Adam. I am just adding him.
You
Adam
winning.
is in the chat. Adam is in as well.
Yo.
Hey, how are you? How
Adam,
are you, Nitesh? How are you?
big up Adam. This is George.
Hey, George, how are you
He's
doing?
our
How are you, my
gaming
friend?
friend. He's our gaming friend, and first time he's on live stream.
Okay, so I'm going to have to calm it down a bit, then, Nitesh. Yeah.
Yes, at least still George is there. That is why I was holding it back and not adding you, and that's what she said. But
Well,
but yeah,
pleasure to speak to you, George. It's a pleasure. Are you an Arsenal
Yeah.
fan as well?
no, it's not.
Are you an Arsenal fan?
Me? No.
Yeah.
Exeter.
Exeter. Oh, I've been to watch the Crucians quite a few times down in St James's.
Yeah, Grecian.
So, how are you doing this season?
Rubbish at the moment, but we'll probably get a few wins when we get more into the season. I think we're gonna do all right. But
And what do you think about Plymouth?
oh yeah, Plymouth Fogo. Oh yeah, Plymouth Fogo. Oh, Plymouth Fogo, clap your hands. Oh yeah,
Just a quick update from John. It's 5-0 to Liverpool, and Minamino scored his second goal. John,
wow.
Minamino can score a hat trick, just like Kai Havertz did. But at the end of the day, it's going to be League Cup. It's going to be Lincoln Town. So if he can do it in the Premier League, big up to him.
Lincoln City, thank you very much, Nitish.
Lincoln City. Sorry, my bad. I didn't.
Lincoln
think
down.
much of it.
I thought
Yeah,
you said
no
Luton.
Lincoln.
Luton's worse.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm in my logo as well, Nitish. So cheers, mate.
Cheers. I'm on wine, and I have the shiny glasses, all the trippy glasses. But George, remember, you need to be a good boy till 18. No drinking.
You break it up again, so I got.
Yes, and if you promise to be a good boy, I will help you get 1,000 subscribers soon.
Yes. Thank you.
You haven't even helped me yet, Nitish. You haven't even helped me.
because Adam, you're not a good boy. The point exactly. You're not a good boy.
How many subs are you on, Adam? I guess your name is.
About 170. How many are you on?
I'm on 220.
Right. Well, we'll have to push each other's subscribers onto each other's channels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good man.
Hopefully you gain 200 subscribers.
And I hope you get my 170 as well.
Definitely, you guys can also collaborate. And one comment: John is taking a break today. Jaid is saying that he wanna join. He can join. Jaid, can you join in as well? If you can, do join in. But no worries to everyone else. Big up to who are watching. So, Adam, do you have some transfer rumors that you found earlier in the day?
Yeah.
Before that, I think the Zlatan one, you can break it to everyone here. I think,
well, no, we'll do that at the end because
I'm gonna have to go. Speak to you in about 3-5 minutes.
Sure. Big up to you, George. Thank you. And people tune into his channel and subscribe if you haven't. Yes, Adam. Let's start off. Yeah. He's 9 years old. Can you imagine?
Oh, I can't.
Luckily, Cardiff don't play Exeter. So otherwise, he would have ruined your happiness.
Well, to be honest, Cardiff played Exeter many times. I've been there many times, back in the day. But Cardiff had some money behind them, man.
Let's start off with the COVID update because everyone knows about it by now. It's very viral now.
Okay, no problem. Right, the first one we're going to talk about is Luis Suarez.
Okay.
I don't know your opinion on that guy.
Okay.
But he's been up to no tricks again. Doing something stupid and then pleading innocent. We all remember about the biting incident and the Liverpool players going around with T-shirts, Three Luis Suarez. But basically, he pleaded because he wasn't in Koeman's plans. So he pleaded to Barcelona to rip up his contract, basically.
Okay.
Barcelona were agreed to that. However,
Okay.
what behind his back is that he already agreed with Atletico Madrid. But when he becomes a free agent, he will sign for them. Now Barcelona heard about this then, so they refused to rip up his contract because they didn't want to. They didn't want to sign for a competitor in the same league. Then all kicked off, but Atleti and Barcelona come to an agreement for a transfer fee for him to go to Atleti. But you know what? He only tried to do the dirty on Barcelona, and then he has the nerve then to be photographed crying, leaving Barcelona yesterday, leaving a training ground yesterday. He had the nerve to start crying. Now, this guy has been problematic all his career. Now, we all know that, a player has lots of money in his 20s and so on, can be troublesome, let's just say. Normally how it goes, they start a family and, but this guy is in his late stages of his career. He's struggling. The reason he's not on Koeman's plans is that he's struggling with his weight. He normally comes back, and he has done for the last 3 seasons now. He comes back from a summer break completely overweight, and he can't get a weight off until normally November. So this is a guy whose focus isn't really on being a professional footballer anymore. He tried to do the dirty on Barcelona by asking them to rip up a contract. So he would have a massive signing on field with Atletico Madrid, and he has a nerve then to start crying, being photoed, crying, leaving the training ground yesterday. The guy is an absolute charlatan.
I will quickly get into that, but before that, I'll quickly add Jahid as well, who's in the background.
Okay.
Jahid, I saw you on the FPL show today. I didn't realize it was you because I was busy on a call while I could just see you on the the FPL show. Sorry, the FPL show that Sylvie was doing. So finally, you have made your debut on Beyond the Post as well. Big up to you.
Thanks.
Welcome, Jahid.
So,
pleasure to speak to you.
Yeah, my pleasure too, Adam.
So just wanna say about the thing is, Adam, do you remember one thing? Suarez left Liverpool as well, and I never understood this concept. Coutinho left Liverpool for Barca, and Suarez left Liverpool for Barca, but they never said anything about Suarez. They were like, respect Suarez, we'll miss Suarez, and all the positive things. But when Coutinho left Liverpool, they were like, he's a snake, he's a rat, he's leaving us for the bigger club, or he's leaving us for another club. So I don't understand this logic. Now, the other thing is, with respect to Suarez, I think he's a very good prolific striker. His finishing is very, very good. But yes, when you grow old, you obviously have some problems, either with your weight or your pace, or that is the thing. Now, at the end of the day, Barca should think of it from a business point of view. Do we want to get rid of this guy's wages and get in another player? Because as you have mentioned a lot of times, the La Liga has this rule that you need to sell to buy. So they need to think from a business point of view, they need to stop thinking whether they're selling him to Atletico Madrid or not. Because if they don't sell him to Atletico Madrid will go ahead and buy another striker. They may try to approach Super Lacazette. Who knows?
I'm just really focusing on Suarez's attitude throughout his career in football. He's bitten someone when he was at Ajax. It was Ajax, wasn't it? He bit someone at the World Cup in playing for Uruguay. He bit. He bit. He bit. The Chelsea defender when he was at
Ivanovic.
He then goes to Barcelona You know, and he wins the Champions League with them, so on and so forth. And then he tries to do the dirty. He tries to do the dirty on them then by not telling them of his talking to Atletico Madrid
Yeah.
and bloody pleading to them to rip up his contract. You know, the guy is an absolute disgrace.
See, I don't understand one thing. Before I get Zaid into it, I just don't understand one thing. Why is Barcelona cribbing about ripping off Suarez's contract when they don't want him? If a club wants a player, then it is understandable that I am not going to let you go to a rival. But they want to get rid of him as much as he wants to go. That is
You know,
another thing.
with greatest respect, Barcelona
Yeah.
absolutely skint at the moment. I mean, apart from Messi, the
Yeah.
majority of the players have been pushed out to be the local sidewalk, asked to put a leg out in front of every
Yeah.
single car that drives past, in a hope that one
Yeah.
car will stop and you know, put a bid in. I think they've got rid of now 4 or 5 now squad players, with more to come,
Yeah.
and they need the money. So it was a very, very cheeky, in my opinion, of Suarez, you know, to beg
Yeah.
Barcelona, who agreed to rip up his contract on condition that, you know, because of his loyal service to them over the years.
Yeah.
But he didn't tell them about the interest from Atletico Madrid. I think it's
But
absolute disgraceful actions.
But come on, it's live news. It's all over the internet that Atletico Madrid want
Oh
him.
yeah,
Let me come to Jaid. Let me come to Jaid once. And Jaid, do you
yeah.
think Suarez will actually go to Atletico Madrid, or do
Oh
you
no,
think
no,
he's
he's
going
gone. He's
elsewhere?
gone. Natasi's gone. He's
It's been
signed
Oh,
confirmed.
last night. Been
okay.
confirmed.
So that deal is done. Okay,
Done.
that deal
Yeah.
is done. Yeah. So do you think he's going to be a success at Atletico Madrid? Because we know that Atletico Madrid has a reputation of spoiling strikers and attacking players because it's Simeone's
Well,
tactics. What do you think?
well, they do have Diego Costa. They might get Cavani. So Suarez for me, yeah, good experience in La Liga.
So you don't think that he'll be any good at Atletico Madrid, right?
I think he will. He's been in La Liga for about a couple of years, so
Okay.
I think he will.
Okay. Just an alcohol update. I finished all 1 liter of wine. I'll be
Oh,
starting
good
off
man,
with my.
good man.
I'll be
I
starting
just
off with my second liter soon.
I just asked for uno más, which in Spanish is one more. So we at the same rate at the moment, Natesh.
Big up to everyone who is watching. And Jaid, I would like to know more from your opinion. Do you think if we had to swap any of our players for say Suarez,
Luis Suarez?
yeah, like I'm giving an example, like Luis Suarez, because we
No, I
also
wouldn't take Luis Suarez.
you
We've
wouldn't
got
take
Aubameyang,
yeah,
Lacazette. So why do we need Luis Suarez for? We don't need Suarez. He's
you
too
wouldn't take
old.
him even as a backup player.
No, I'll just get Partey or War.
Okay,
But you know what, Natesh?
yeah,
You know what? Given Suarez's injuries and lack
yeah,
of fitness last year,
yeah,
he still scored over 20 goals.
exactly. That is
You
what I was
know,
saying. Asking Jaid the question. Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
I'm
would take
wondering
Aouar and Partey
whether
in a swap deal. If Torreira goes to Atletico, we could get Aouar and Partey. Oh no,
nah,
Partey.
Adam will disagree on that all day long. But
I
what
will.
I was saying is, Jaid, that if we got him as a backup, would you take him like a swap deal for Ozil or maybe like some of the other players and cash or something like
Would
that?
Atletico want to buy Ozil? Because would they match his wages?
Yeah,
Say the guy's on 350k a week. Would a player want to sign someone on
yeah.
350k a week when someone hasn't even been featured for about a couple of games?
Yep.
The
And
problem with Atletico
Cheddars
Madrid.
is saying
Okay.
I love Luis. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Adam. Go ahead.
Yeah. The problem with Atletico Madrid
Yeah.
was that they struggled to score last year. That's why they let Morata go on loan to Juventus. Diego Costa's never been the same Diego Costa. When
Yeah.
the way in which Simeone played his counter attack, and Suarez can be a very similar player to Griezmann when Griezmann was basically the lone striker there, because you know, he can play as a counter-attacking striker. And you know what? If they keep Partey, Atletico are going to be a hell of a force in La Liga next year, and could be a dark horse for winning it if they can keep Suarez fit.
And I want to ask, that is what you are saying. So you are suggesting that Luis Suarez could be in the first team next season or this season.
Yeah, without doubt.
So,
Without
Jai,
doubt.
do you think Luis Suarez is good enough to start for maybe Atletico Madrid, or do you think it will be Diego Costa? Out of the two, who's your favorite striker? More like
I think so. Because Diego, you got the likes of Costa, Felix. You could play with one of them. When Simeone plays in a 4-4-2 with Costa and Felix or Suarez, then I think that's a good formation. Good.
okay.
When Simeone won the league with Atleti a few years ago, Griezmann was playing, and it was basically he won it with a 4-5-1, with Griezmann playing as a lone striker, a lone counter-attacking striker. And I think he wants to go back to that formation with Diego Costa being you know, the guy if the game needs to be changed, you know, chuck Diego Costa on to get a big man up front.
But the unfortunate problem there is that João Felix is not in form. Griezmann was form in Atletico. At Atletico Madrid, he was in form. So he could have done that with a Griezmann, but he can't do it with a Felix. So he will have to get in more backups. And quickly, just two comments. John is saying that Adrian has been good in this game. He's made a few good saves. But at the end of the day, Liverpool conceded one goal. So it was Lincoln gets a goal. So 5-1, fully defending and good finish. So fully defending
Do you guys
is
think when he could leave?
Yeah, go ahead. Right, go ahead.
Sorry, huh?
Go ahead. You were saying something?
Yeah, do you think when he could leave?
I will let Adam answer this first, because I have an answer that will take some time. But Adam, go ahead.
Yeah, Guendouzi hasn't even been in the club for about a couple of games, so I think Teta's going to decide to sell him, raise funds for Awar.
I'm hearing that clubs are scared of Guendouzi's attitude, and that's why he hasn't gone yet. I'm definitely not hearing from anywhere in Spain. Villarreal did show interest, but I'm hearing that it could be Italy, but possibly back to France. But clubs are again scared of his attitude. You know, but I haven't heard really much about Guendouzi, if I'm honest with you.
I will say one thing. In fact, 2 points. One, first, I think the only deal that I will take for Guendouzi is N'Golo Kante. I don't think they're getting enough money for the Partey or OR deal from Guendouzi. We may get it from Torreira, but the best deal.
But Torreira is a loan deal. It's a loan deal for a year. So you won't get any money for just a saving on the wages.
It's not confirmed yet.
Well, Atleti are only looking at a loan deal for him. That's why they want to be completely separate deal than anything.
Yeah.
You know, any other deal.
I wouldn't sell Torreira on loan. Nah.
Yeah, I don't think Torreira is going to go on loan. No matter what Atletico Madrid wants, we don't need to sell to them unless they sign some kind of agreement with us to sell Thomas Partey to us. Now, the second thing that I was saying, one, Guendouzi, let me first recap the first one. We will not be getting enough money from Guendouzi for any of those deals. So the best thing we can do is probably swap N'Golo Kante for Guendouzi, as if you suggesting that possibly we are getting Chelsea's getting Declan Rice, then we can get N'Golo Kante. So I think that would be a good deal. But the other option is, I would never have sold Guendouzi or let him go, because even if he may have an attitude problem now, his attitude can be corrected over a few seasons. It can be corrected in the next season. It can be corrected in the season after that. Send him out on loan. Do not sell an asset. Do not sell an asset at a very low price. Keep him on
They've also
loan.
been linked to Jorginho as well.
Come on, that's a joke. We have one Granit Xhaka. We don't need two Granit Xhakas in the same team.
I don't know
One Granit.
what.
Well,
Jorginho, no.
Natesh, who
Someone in
told
the
you about Declan?
someone,
Who told you about Declan Rice a few days ago? Who told
it's
you
not
and
done.
you said
It's a
no?
rumor. It's not done. It's a rumor. I said it's a rumor.
I told you Frank Lampard was waiting, and Fabrizio Romano has come out today. Check it on the thing, and they said, look, we're talking
No
to
offers have
agents.
been made.
Declan Rice has been pushing it. I told you
No,
this last
but
week.
he has said no rumors have been made. No offers have been made.
No offer has been made, but you know yourself,
So we
right?
said about the
That
Chelsea side thing.
with official offers and with unofficial offers via agents and so on.
Come on, he said Fabrizio Romano said that no offers have been made for
No
Declan
offers
Rice.
have been made, but they've been
That is
talking
what he
to
was saying.
agents. We've been talking to agents, and Declan Rice is pushing for a move to Chelsea. Remember,
See,
There's been rumours saying about it.
Declan Rice actually started as a teenager with Chelsea, and they bombed
Yeah.
him out. He's very friendly. He's best friends with Mason Mount, and let's be honest, the off-field problems
I
at
will,
West Ham are very, very
I will
concerning.
I will give you an analogy. I'll give you an analogy. And sorry, Zaid, in advance. And don't mind the wine as well. Adam, if a whore wants to get fucked, it does not mean that the customer is ready to pay their demands. You get the point. If Declan Rice wants to be sold, if Declan Rice wants to leave West Ham, it does not mean that Chelsea will oblige. It means that they may consider.
That's
So
fair
it is
enough,
nowhere done.
but you need to understand the problems of the off-field problems of West Ham. David Sullivan was on Talk Sport yesterday, and as a result, the fans are going absolute apeshit. They
Yeah.
sold youngster Diagana to West Brom behind David Moyes' back. There was rumours David Moyes actually was on the edge of walking out because
I
they
said he
sold him
wouldn't,
behind his
and he
back.
didn't.
No,
He
I
didn't.
know,
Yeah.
but during that interview, David
Yeah.
Sullivan with Talksport yesterday, he stated that we haven't got a pot of money, and you know we haven't got the type of money in which we need to bring in reinforcements. Now, the only way they can bring in reinforcements is by selling
Yeah.
Declan Rice and spreading that money around the pitch to bring in cheaper reinforcements of the actual team, rather than unfortunately, West Ham are a selling club. They always have been.
I'll give you two reasons. I'll give you two reasons why David Moyes is not going to walk out of that West Ham job. Two reasons.
The money,
One,
money, money, money.
not just the money. That is a different thing. One reason. You remember what happened to him when he was sacked by Manchester United? He was unable to come back to a club in England for almost 2 years. He is having a job right now in the Premier League. He does not want to leave that. That is one. Second thing, even though West Ham may be letting go of their younger player who was maybe a bright prospect for the future, they are using some of that money to sign other players. They're trying to sign other players. So David Moyes can see the big picture now. He's not going to walk out of West Ham because he has taken up that project and he does not want to be jobless again. If he's jobless again, he'll be again struggling in places like La Liga and Valencia and all those clubs
I
where he
I
was.
I, I
Yeah,
understand that, but what you got to
yeah,
realize is that they're
yeah,
constantly going behind his back. A week before Diagana got sold, a
yeah,
week before Diagana got sold, David Moyes come out in a press and said, I want to build a young team and look at the RB Leipzig kind of model, the RB Salzburg kind of model. Diagana
yeah,
then comes back from loan from West Brom. On
yeah.
West Ham social media, they all welcome him, welcome back to
He'll put it behind him.
and then no, hang on. A week later, they sell the star youngster, and then I don't know if you know, Mark Noble then comes out on social media, the club's own captain, and absolutely slates the board for getting rid, and the players. It's really it's sad to see the goings on at West Ham at the moment, and if I was Declan Rice, I'd be wanting out ASAP,
See, that is the
and
thing.
I would probably go. I would probably go on strike. If they wouldn't allow me to go, I'd go on strike. I really would.
Before Jait comes in, Adam, he will get over it. He has a job to do. He can't be obsessing with one player. George is in the backstage as well. I'll have him added as well. And Jait, yes. What do you think about the West Ham situation?
Hi, George.
George is the sweetest and the cutest 9-year-old in the house. And you can follow his channel as well.
George.
Can I? Sorry, Natesh. Can I just come back to Sam's comment? Because we did.
Let's let Jait just address the West Ham thing. Jait,
Okay.
do you think David Moyes will leave West Ham?
For me,
What's his channel?
it's only been the start of the season. If he keeps on losing for about a couple of games, then for me, he would have to leave because West Ham are in a poor start. Because we've beaten them 2-0. So give him time and see how he copes with West Ham.
Okay, so
Because
yeah,
he
you are
came
saying
in
that it will all
last
depend on
season.
past performances. I agree with you. It depends on that. It does not depend on this backstage drama, Adam. That is what I was trying to tell you.
He was at West Ham before, about a couple of years ago.
At West Ham, David Moyes? No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was, and they sacked him. He saved them from relegation. They sacked him, and they brought in
About a couple of years
Pellegrini.
ago, about 4 years ago, I think.
I need to remember that. Maybe it's the wine, or maybe I need to remember.
Yeah, no, they
David
brought him in. He saved them from relegation, and they sacked him during pre-season and brought in Pellegrini.
Yeah, 2017-18. Yes, I can see that he was there.
What's Adam's YouTube name?
Sorry?
Adam Brown. Football with Brownie.
Football with Brownie.
Football with Brownie. Big up to Khan in the chat. Big up to John. Big up to Sam. Which comment of Sam did you want to revert back to Adam? Can you tell me?
Yeah, it's regarding the valuation of Declan Rice.
Okay, this one. Yes, go ahead.
No, it's the next one. It's the next one where you mentioned 70 million and he's 40 million.
That one.
Yeah, but
Yep,
basically, West Ham are so skint at the moment. They let Diagana go at half price. There's rumours that. Well, if you listen to West Ham YouTube channels, they're selling the players. They're selling the players officially at undervalue. And the fans are claiming that they're selling it undervalued because other funds are then going off to the likes of David Sullivan and so on. And avoiding going into the club coffers. Really, it's really, really sad what's going on.
But the thing is, Adam, I agree with you that West Ham is being West Ham right now. But at the end of the day, other clubs should be interested in buying those players. Now, tell me one thing. Now, say Chelsea has Jorginho, Chelsea has Kovacic, Chelsea has not Kovacic. Ignore Kovacic. Chelsea has Jorginho, Chelsea has Kante, Chelsea has Billy Gilmore. Where do you think they will fit in Declan Rice? So if Declan Rice comes in,
no, Kante's not going to stay there. Kante's on his way.
That is the thing.
Centre back. Sell Rudiger. Declan Rice. Sell Rudiger. Sell Christensen. They're not good enough. You can play them as a centre back.
No, Kante's on his way out. He's either going to Arsenal.
Adam is saying Kante. Yes, George, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
George, what is your update?
Does you guys want in the next round?
We want Liverpool now because we don't have any option. They're already winning 6-2, I think. That is the last update that John gave. 6-2. They're beating Lincoln down. So it's
Thiago Silva. If he can play Declan Rice with Thiago, that's fine because Declan Rice can play a centre back as well. Because Chelsea have got a lot of midfielders, they need a centre back, and Declan Rice could fit in their centre half.
Hey, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this with the League Cup lads? Again, doing the same interview with David Sullivan yesterday who talks sport. I never knew this, but for this season, there's no prize money for League Cup until you get to the semi-final. David Sullivan was complaining that it cost because they won the game against Hull yesterday. Yeah, that's right, Matt. That's right. David Sullivan was complaining that his own team actually won against Hull last night, or the night before, because it will cost the club a further £50,000 now to go to the away, either Everton or Fleetwood, for the following game. There's no actual prize money this season for all rounds until you actually get to the semi-finals. I think that's disgraceful, especially with the lower league clubs.
No, so that is the thing. Those lower league clubs may be trying to lose the game on intention now. So let's wrap it up. Let's wrap things up and get to the main big ones, the big games. Or they may try to win it. If they lose, then they have no regret. And Jaid has dropped out. Jaid, should I add you on? One sec. I've added Jaid on. Are you leaving, Jaid?
Sorry about that.
No worries. Khan was there. Khan is there in the chat as well. Let me add Khan as well. Just a minute.
What do you think of Exeter?
No
Khan is
comment.
here. No comments. No comments. Big up to you, Khan. Khan, how are you doing, Khan?
Hey,
Very well,
George.
thank you.
Yeah.
George, is Paul Tisdale? Is he still manager of Exeter now, or someone
Well,
else?
he left about 2 years ago.
Oh well, well.
Adam,
Just-
Adam, the
Sorry.
year is catching up with you. The age is catching up with you as well. I don't know why I'm saying capping. It must be fine. But what I'll do is I quickly need a refill. So I will start off with Khan. And let's go from Khan to Jai to George to Adam to me. Khan, which is your favorite championship club apart from Man City that you support? Name one favorite championship club that you have.
I'm probably gonna go with Brentford. I'm gonna go with Brentford.
What's the reasoning behind that, Khan?
I mean, they were unlucky to lose against Fulham in the playoffs.
Give
There's
me a
no reason.
moment.
Well, I tell you a useless bit of information about Brentford because they've gone to the new ground now, right? I've been to Brentford a number of times in the years, and it actually links up to me. It links up to me and Natesh actually drinking tonight. Brentford's old ground, right, was the only ground in the whole of the football league to have a different pub in every corner of the ground. Outside the ground is a different pub on every corner of the ground. So there you go.
So Brentford knows how to make their money. It's all in the alcohol.
Yeah.
But yes, right. Coming to you, apart from the Premier League, because we know that you support Arsenal, which is the championship club that you love the most?
That's a choice to be honest. I can't think of any championship clubs, but
Please don't say Cardiff. Adam will have an orgasm.
Stoke.
Yes, Jai?
Stoke City.
Stoke City.
Stoke City. Okay. Arsenal fans may not like it.
There's another useless bit of information. And Tony Pulis, Stoke City's manager, well, was his manager, taken to the Premier League. He's actually he's actually from Newport, and he's a long time Cardiff
Can I
City
ask you a
fan.
quick question?
Yes, Khan, go ahead.
What's your predictions for game week 3?
Okay, just before that, quickly addressing that I know George is with Exeter and Adam is with Cardiff, so that is there. And I support, if you have to support one club from the championship, from last season, I would say Fulham. I am with them because I like the team. But right now, if I have to support, maybe it has to be maybe Brentford as well. Yes. So coming on to Khan's question, Khan, you were saying that what is the prediction for game week 3?
Game week 3. Yeah.
Natesh, just not ever support this club. Never. Never.
Is it Grimsby? Yes. Khan, so Khan, for which game? Which game are you asking me?
I mean, all games are coming. Like game week 3.
Can you ask me for a particular game so that I can ask the panel as well?
All right.
Liverpool
First game, 12:30 kickoff Saturday morning is United against Brighton.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do a round. I'm into my second liter of wine. Let's start off with. I'll start it off. United versus Brighton. I think it will be Brighton winning 2-1.
I'm gonna go.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm going with 2-1 United.
Okay, going with 2-1 United. Jahid, what do you think about the prediction for that game?
For me, I think United will nick it 2-0. I think they keep a clean sheet. If Dean
Who's
Henderson's in goal, 'cause if Dean Henderson gets in goal, then I think United will keep a
Okay.
clean sheet.
Okay, 2-0 to you. And guys in the chat, please put your prediction for United versus Brighton. We are doing it now for fun as well.
Oh,
George,
United Brighton.
yes, yes, George. What is your prediction?
George, be quick.
So, Arsenal Brighton.
No, United Brighton. United Brighton.
Oh, Manchester.
Yes, yes, yes. Manchester United Brighton. Yes.
Maybe 4-2 Manchester United.
Okay, and big up to you as well. And coming on to Adam. Adam, Manchester United Brighton.
Is it at Brighton or Man United?
Brighton.
Khan.
Brighton.
Brighton.
I'm going
Brighton.
for I'm going for one. I'm going for 1-1 draw.
Okay.
Should I?
Right.
Should I
Yeah.
do a
Yes.
vlog about that? Or should I
Sorry?
wait? Should I do like a video about that? Or should I wait for next week or something? When is the game kicking off?
It's on Saturday. It's on Saturday.
Can we please be
Okay.
quick?
Yes, yes. Khan, next game.
The next game is it's I'm flipping losing my memory. Let's go with Tottenham against Newcastle.
Okay. Tottenham against Newcastle. I think it will be 3-1 to Spurs. 3-1 win for Spurs. Let's
I'm
go
gonna
to
go-
Adam on this. Sorry, go ahead, Khan. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 to Newcastle.
Okay, 2-1 to Newcastle. Adam?
I think Tottenham are go. They won tonight now 3-1. I think 2-0. 2-0 Tottenham.
Okay. Let's go to Adam on this. Yeah. So going on to Jahid, what is your prediction for that? And George, what is your prediction for the Newcastle versus Spurs game?
So for me, I'm gonna
Spurs
go.
with scumbags. Solid.
Yep. Jahid, go ahead.
I think Spurs will win 2-1.
Okay, Spurs 2-1. And George, what is your prediction?
Who's turn again?
Spurs versus Newcastle.
Spurs Newcastle.
Yes.
3-0 Tottenham.
Oh, a confident fan. Confident football.
Are any of you watching a game tonight? Are any of you watching a game tonight? Because
Yeah, I'm watching Liverpool game.
but Bayern Sevilla, the Super Cup is on as well, isn't it?
Do people really care about the Super Cup now?
No, I know, but I live in Andalusia, so Seville is not far away.
Understand what you're saying. So let's go to the next game. I'll ask the question and let's start with Khan. Khan, Crystal Palace Everton. It's at Crystal Palace's home, Sellers Park.
Tough question, to be honest. I'm gonna go with I think I've put 2-0 Everton. Yeah, 2-0 Everton.
So let's go to the next game. I'll ask the question and let's start with Khan. George is listening to the audio. Just a second, I can hear my voice. No, it's someone else. Who's listening to the audio now? Adam. Adam, you're muted there.
No, it's not me.
No,
It's not me. It's not
No, I'm
me. It's
just
not
kidding.
me.
Okay, anyways, so next coming to Jahid. Jahid, Crystal Palace versus Everton. Khan said 2-0 to Everton. What do you think will be the scoreline?
That's going to be a tough game. They both won both of their games, so I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I think 2-1 Everton.
Okay, 2-1 Everton. So that is again an Everton win. Everyone fancies Everton a lot. So let's go to you, Adam. What do you think about Crystal Palace versus Everton?
Yeah, I'd probably go with 2-1 as well. I'll go with 2-1 as well.
Okay,
Everton.
everyone is confident about Everton. George, can you hear me?
It'll be interesting when Everton have a few injuries to see how that midfield copes with a few injuries.
Who
Adam?
team's playing?
Adam, Carlo Ancelotti will find you and he will. What was the dialogue? I forgot.
I'm too old now. Now, Nitesh, I'm too old to get my boots on.
No, I was saying he will find you and he will get you. But anyways, uh, George, Crystal Palace versus Everton. Who do you think will win? It's at Sellers Park.
Everton.
Scoreline prediction?
2-0.
Sorry, 3-1, 3-0,
2-0.
2-0. Okay. So
Next game, please.
I think Everton is a hot favorite according to all your predictions. But for some reason, I think it will be a 2-2 draw
Okay.
because it's at Sellers Park. So Crystal Palace may have a bit more. Okay, everyone's easiest game and maybe their favorite game for the FPL set of things. West Brom versus Chelsea. Let's start off with Khan.
I put 2-0 to Chelsea full time.
Okay,
I
2-0.
think they're gonna have ZX. I think they're gonna have ZX back, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva. So they'll have the
Well,
full strength team, and I think I
you,
think
you,
they will win 2-0.
Okay, and Jaid, West Brom versus Chelsea.
I'm gonna say maybe 4-0 Chelsea.
Okay, 4-0 Chelsea. That's very confident. Let's see if they can hit form. Let's go to George. George, West Brom versus Chelsea. What is your
well,
prediction?
well, you would think Chelsea would win, right? But
Yeah.
you never know. So I'm gonna say just 3-2 Chelsea. Just
Can you repeat the scoreline again?
3-2.
3-2. Okay, that could happen because West Brom scored a goal in the last game as well. Adam, your prediction for the West Brom Chelsea game?
Well, you know what? If West Brom went down to 10 men, I think they could have had a result at Goodson Park.
Yeah.
They're at home. Well, the home and away kind of thing because there's no fans. It doesn't really matter much now. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if West Brom get a point out of this. Maybe 2-1
Okay.
Chelsea.
I don't think Ziyech will not start the game, but I think Chelsea will win it 3-1. It should be an easy game for them. It shouldn't be too much of a headache for them. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, go ahead. Let's go to the three big games of the weekend, and let's ignore the two smaller ones. I'm going to ignore Burnley and Southampton and Sheffield and Leeds, but I'll go to Manchester City and Leicester. Let's start off with Khan. Khan, what do you think?
He had to go
Three.
for dinner.
I'm gonna go with 3-2 Manchester City. 3-2.
Okay, 3-2 to City. Adam, what do you think?
Man City and who? Sorry, my headphones dropped out.
Leicester.
I think it'll be a draw, 1-1.
Okay, 1-1. Okay, and George, City and Leicester. Come on.
2-2. 2-2.
Okay, 2-2. So guys two of you predicting a draw. I think it could be maybe a 2-1 to City. I think it could be 2-1. I think Leicester has one goal in them, but it will be 2-1 to City.
Why doesn't the TV work?
I have no idea. But the next one.
Can we
The next-
move on to the Liverpool
Yeah.
Arsenal game?
Yes, I was going to talk about the Liverpool Arsenal game, but okay, let's go with the Liverpool Arsenal game. Khan, what is your prediction? Liverpool Arsenal.
Unfortunately,
Can
I've gone with Liverpool 4, Arsenal 1. 4-1.
4-1. Okay, 4-1 to Liverpool.
Liverpool now, they've got Thiago, they've got Jota, so they have like
Yeah.
strength in the team now. Arsenal,
Yeah.
I mean, are a good team, they can cause damage, but I think they won't win at Anfield. I think Liverpool will
Yes, please.
smash them 4-1.
Oh, that's...
Okay, so that is
Right.
what you are saying. Yeah, Adam, go ahead.
Right. Can you mute the other two for a minute? For 1 minute, just 1 minute, because
Okay, just a minute.
Right,
Okay, that's
right.
done. Yeah, go ahead.
right. Can I give a big up to my my mate Dusty, who just sent me a photo when he put it on his big screen. Unfortunately, he was going to listen in because he wanted a show of hookers and and drinking and everything else. But
Okay.
unfortunately, we've let him down because people are underage. But big up to Dusty. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and can't wait for a few drinks in a couple of days. Right, putting
Yeah,
you
I would
back
just
on.
like to say one thing. I would just like to say one thing that Dusty, I hope you understand that. One sec. Yeah, I hope you understand the fact that we have a certain audience that at times we cannot cross the line with, because it is our responsibility sometimes as well. We can't control who's watching the video later on, but when they're on, at least we can control the audience.
Thank
We
you.
can control a few things at that point of time, at least.
Oh, he understands. Don't
Yeah,
worry. But it was
yeah,
nice to have nice to have a message off him just now.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah. Go ahead, Adam.
okay,
Someone
so
hearing my video. Yeah.
I know.
The
What
game,
we got?
the game.
Arsenal, and who?
Liverpool Arsenal. It's at Anfield.
2-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
I think
And George.
Arsenal will come back down to earth.
Okay, George
So it's Liverpool
versus
playing
Arsenal at Anfield. Anfield. Yeah.
Arsenal, Liverpool. Did you say?
Yes, at Anfield.
Well, was it a year ago? Arsenal played Liverpool,
Yeah.
and I think it was a good game. I think who won in the end, Arsenal?
Yep.
It was in the cup. Yeah, it was Arsenal. I'm gonna say
In the cup?
3 Liverpool.
3-2 to Liverpool. Okay.
Can I ask you
Yeah.
a quick question?
Just a minute. I'll just make my quick prediction. I think it will be. I think it will be a 2-2 draw in that game. We are in good form, and that may help us to get a draw at Anfield. Yes, Khan, go ahead.
What would your starting 11 be against Liverpool if you were going to play the strongest team? Which 11 would you play against Liverpool? I think I'd go with this 11. I'd go Leno in net, Zidane right back, left back. Who's the left back? Is it Tini?
Yes, he has been
Left back.
preserved for the Liverpool game. Yes.
Gabriel.
Right, hang on.
David Luiz, midfield,
Yeah, yeah.
Torreira, Xhaka,
I need. Listen, I
Ceballos,
need to go toilet. I need
Pepe,
to go toilet.
Martinelli,
Sure.
and Aubameyang.
You can rejoin again.
Okay.
So what I was saying, yeah, Khan. The thing is, I think Torreira is not in London, so he's not going to be starting any of those games. Second thing is, Khan, I will
Maybe
not
you
give
could
you
start-
an. Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe you could start Elneny because he's been good in his last 2 games. He's like kind of lifted himself and he's actually done pretty well, to be honest.
I'll tell you 2 things. One thing first, I am not giving you the exact lineup right now because I know Daniel or someone else will be doing that lineup show. So I will save it for that. But I'll tell you one thing with respect to El Neni. See, the thing with El Neni is El Neni is a player who can be a defensive prospect or a defensive, you can say, an asset in if we want to defend a lead. But I'm not too sure if we want to score a goal. El Neni is our best asset. So if we are trying to attack Liverpool, it will be Dani Ceballos. But if we are trying to protect a lead, it will be El Neni. So we have
what
to.
would if you were the manager, what plan would you be? What plan would
Yeah.
you use? Like a clever plan against Liverpool, because
Yeah.
like last time, Arteta played a very clever plan, and he actually
Yeah.
did well. He beat him. You just need the confidence, and once you got the confidence, you can beat anyone. To be honest, like
See, that is the thing. I'll tell you one thing. For this season only, from now until the end of the season, I am not going to over criticize Arteta because the guy has shown that he knows what he's doing. So I am not going to over criticize him. But yes, what I'm going to say is that I think for some reason I get the feeling he may try to start Eddie Nketiah and Lacazette in the same team because both of them are in goal scoring form.
George,
I
could you
get
check
that
the
feeling.
City score?
He may try to. Yeah.
Man City score.
Sorry.
Could you check Man City score? Yeah, carry on, Nitish. I don't have much time to be
Yeah.
honest. Like we can talk tomorrow as
Sure.
well if you want to.
Definitely. If I do a stream, I'll have you on. I have no problem having everyone on. The only thing is that I'm barely getting any time for streams. George, he was saying, can you check the Manchester City score? What's the score? Final score? And yes, so I was saying that I get the feeling that he will try to fit in Eddie Nketiah and Lacazette both into that game. Now, either that can be as Eddie coming on as a substitute or Eddie playing on the right wing, because both Pepe and Willian have not impressed in the last games. I mean, yes, Pepe did
You could
impress
start
us.
Willian against Liverpool. A camp,
We could.
and he could do a brilliant job playing in the number 10 position. Like he can create the chances. He can like
Yeah,
He's been good. If you play in the number 10 role, what your plan would be like, Liverpool's plan
yeah,
would be to just like have more possession, but your plan would be to counter attack. When you're on the ball, fast, play to Pepe, get ball, plays in the box, find Aubameyang and just counter them as possible. Like quickly score past them. Like if you have Willian, you could go proper fast counter attacking. Like if you have Pepe for existence, you just need Aubameyang to be in space. And once Pepe can find Aubameyang, Aubameyang can bang it in, and that's how I can win. Second option is that
yeah,
but Nitish, you know yourself. My worries
yeah.
is that your defense every year your defense lets you down. Is that like defensively you're not that good, to be honest, against big teams.
Last season, if you see after restart, our defense hasn't let us down against Liverpool. And the second thing is, I'll tell you one more thing. Unfortunately, Willian can't play a cam because we don't have a cam in our. We don't play that formation. The only place that he can play is next to Zaka, as
Yeah.
replacing Ceballos. That is the position that he can take, or he has to play on the right wings. So those are the two options. But I don't think Arteta is ready to yet play him in the central midfield. He will play him on the right side. So that is the thing. So it will be either Pepe or Willian. Let me
Do you
quickly
know?
add
Do
Adam.
you know? Can I ask
Yeah,
you a quick tomorrow night? Can we do a
sure.
Liverpool against Arsenal preview,
Yeah,
like a proper preview, where we have like
we
proper
will be
time,
doing.
like
We will
what?
be doing it. See, I don't know whether I'll be doing it with Daniel or I'll be doing it on the Beyond the Post channel, because unfortunately I can't publish it to my page. So I may do
Oh,
it on both his channel and my channel. So I need to wait for like another 7 days, like, and then I will be able to publish more content on my Arsenal page. So let's see what happens there. I will let you in. I'll keep you informed on Instagram.
can you finish?
We are connected, and
It's
definitely I'll let you know.
it's
Yeah.
Aubameyang against Virgil van Dijk. Oh,
Yes, that is the thing. You need to remember, Virgil van Dijk is not having a good time against Aubameyang. Aubameyang is getting goals.
nah, but
Hey,
I
hey,
mean,
hey, hey, Nitish, you,
Yep.
you got you,
Yep.
you got a channel, you got a channel director, yeah? He's telling you what he wants on your channel.
we 1-1.
Who is who is it?
Can
Oh, Khan is the channel director. He's an expert. He does FIFA videos as well. He's everything.
okay.
The only problem is Khan and Adam and George. The only problem is time. There have
Yeah,
been times.
exactly.
Yeah, there have been times when I want to do Fortnite. There have been times when I want to do previews and reviews and other videos. But at the end, I may have a headache because of so much workload. I may have too much work to do. I may be too tired, and that's all that matters. Making money at
Okay.
the end of the day.
Hey, let's put the Slatan photo up, Nitish. Let's have a laugh here.
Okay, can you share it with? Can you share it with me?
Well, I've sent it over to you, didn't I? I sent it over to you on a Facebook Messenger.
Facebook. I'll have to check it then. Just a minute.
Let's have a laugh. You know, because it's all a bit serious, and
Who's Michael? Like,
I didn't want to have a serious conversation tonight.
Okay, just a minute. Just a minute.
I mean, so if Mike keeps lagging. Be quiet.
Adam, I haven't received it.
No, I thought when you
No,
asked what schedule, and then about the COVID,
no, Adam.
Slatan photo. All right, okay. I'll
No.
send it to you now. 1 second. I'll leave her. Send it to you now.
Why don't you share screen?
Well, I'm on my phone. How do I do that?
Okay, wait.
How
We
do I
have
do that?
another guy. We have a few friends here. We got Jacob NCFC. Can't see him.
Yeah.
We have Jacob here. We have
No.
Cody here.
Yo, get like right.
Yo,
And we have Khan here.
wow. We are also
Yo,
show.
Big up, guys. Big up to you. I hope you're doing well, all of you.
Okay, now.
Are you allowed to? Are you boys doing okay?
Nitish, I need to go now.
You guys doing alright?
Tomorrow.
Sure, Khan.
Yeah, yeah,
One sec.
good mate.
Sure,
And you?
Khan. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, Khan. I'll invite you on Instagram. Bye, guy. Bye, Khan. Just a minute, Cody. Sorry about that. I'll see you
Take
soon,
care,
Khan.
everyone.
Bye. Take care. Take care.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yo,
Cody.
Yo.
Big up. Big up. It feels like I'm in play school again.
I know.
Sorry about
You
that.
know what? You took my words out of my mouth.
Oh God.
Thank
Man,
God.
but
Thank God I got
anyway,
no children. I tell you.
Sam is
anyway, so
Cody. Which club do you support, Cody? Manchester City?
yeah, Manchester City.
Yes, I could see that. That is why I just confirmed it. Big
Yeah.
up to you as well.
Do you support Arsenal?
Yes, yes, I support Arsenal.
So how do you think
Old
Arsenal?
jersey.
How do you think
People,
Arsenal this season?
I think Arsenal is doing well. We got Mikel Arteta. You know him
Yeah.
well. Yeah, yeah. So we got Mikel Arteta. Let's see. I think we should do well. But
Yeah,
but I think
you might get top five or maybe top four. You never know with Arsenal.
no, we predicted top five. We didn't predict top four because we need more players. So we predicted top five.
hey, can. Right.
No, it's
Natish,
a Cody.
sorry.
It's Cody.
Natish.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Natish.
It's the beer, Adam. It's the beer hitting you. It's the beer hitting you.
And a headache as well. And a headache. When I take a Russian out. One
Yeah.
of the first questions she says to me, "Have you got any children?" Right?
Oh God.
And my response is, "I can't even look after myself." That's my response. I can't even look after myself.
Have everybody top four?
So, I'll leave you. I'll love you and leave you, Natish, because I'm going to watch the end of the football year, and you guys can take over the channel.
Yeah.
Sure,
Thank
sure,
you,
Adam.
thank you very much for the invite, and enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Yeah,
Sure, sure.
Right,
take care.
Take care.
now we can
I-
speak.
I think the
right,
thing
my
with
top
Adam
four,
was
Can I say my top four?
yeah.
So
Which
my
team?
top four, of course, Liverpool. Right, I think I'm going to do this in order. I think we're going to win the league. So City, Liverpool,
Yeah.
Chelsea, and it has to be one of Leicester, United, or Arsenal, or maybe Wolves. Because I've
I-
never seen Wolves against Sheffield United. They look so good against the Blades.
Have you seen Sheffield United play? Otherwise, they've looked awful. They've looked very bad. But yeah, two things. I think the thing with problem with Wolves is they need to be consistent. They don't perform when Jimenez isn't scoring goals, so that is one problem. If Jimenez is out of form, they're done. And the other club, I think you said Manchester United, or which was the other club? The other ones
Oh,
in
so
the top four.
I meant my options were for fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth were Arsenal.
Yeah.
One of Arsenal, Leicester, Man United, or Wolves to get it because,
Yeah.
if Wolves get it, they deserve it because you see what
Yeah.
Wolves have done in the last 3 years. Got promotion for the Championship and then got into Europa League last season. And
No, they're not in the Europa League now, but they're not in the Europa League now.
yeah, I'm talking about last season when they got it.
Yes. But I would just like to address one thing there. The thing is that if you see, Wolves have consistently for the last two seasons hit eighth position. They haven't made no progress in that sense. They've also lost out on the Europa League spot now. The other thing what I would like to add to you is that at the end of the day, Wolves needs more players to contribute. They have a good set of players, but if Jimenez does not score, they look lost. And the other problem with Leicester City is Leicester City has a lot of youngsters. They have started off well, but what will they do against bigger sides? So that is another.
It's big teams
Yes.
they could for example, Arsenal and maybe
Yeah.
Manchester United or maybe Man City on Sunday. So
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big season ahead for all Premier League fans, including teams like Leeds United, West Bromwich Albion, and Fulham. Right, right. Leeds will be comfortably mid-table for me. Leeds United, because
Do you?
Leeds
Yeah.
are a massive club, because
Yeah.
Leeds deserve to be in the Premier League since 2004, the last time
Yes.
they were in the division.
Yes. But
Leeds,
go ahead, George. Go ahead.
Leeds is one of these teams. What did you hear last year? What they done about this spy thing? Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the drone.
Oh yeah, when
The drone. The
Yeah,
drone.
When
they got
Marcelo
fans, when
Bielsa.
the manager got fans and went to the other training ground or something.
Oh yeah,
No,
that was against
he
Derby.
sent a drone. He sent a drone to the other training ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was against Derby County. That was Derby County when he did
Yeah.
that spy thing, and then Derby got their revenge of beating them in the playoffs.
And one funny update for you, which John has given: Sevilla is beating Munich,
Bayern Munich. Oh.
or was it PSG? Was it PSG? I need to check.
Hang on.
Just check it. They're winning their game. Wait, someone said Sevilla is winning. Who was Sevilla playing again? Just watching the game.
Hang on a
One
minute.
sec.
Who did? What's
No.
your thought on that?
They're playing Bayern Munich, I think, but
Yeah,
John is
Bayern
saying
Munich,
that they're
yeah.
beating Bayern. No, but the goal has been cancelled out. I think he said I got trolled. So I think maybe the goal was cancelled out. So I think it's 1-1 still. But yeah, I just want to say one thing to you, Cody. If you remember last season, Leicester City looked like on top of the world. They were winning everything.
Yeah, and then
They looked like a shot.
and then
Yeah.
yeah, and then since COVID happened, the last game before Watford away was 4-0 demolition of Villa, and then we was in lockdown for like 3 months since March,
Yeah.
April, and pretty much the whole of May. We was in lockdown,
Yep.
and of course in June, and the final few games of the season, Leicester were utter dreadful. I'm sorry there's any Leicester fans in the stream. I'm just their form did not help them at all, because they had to win these games against relegation friendly teams like Watford, for example. Watford.
And they sunk like the Titanic. They sunk like Titanic.
So basically, so like Leicester should win these relegation friendly teams games for example, Watford, Leicester, Watford, Villa. I think they played Bournemouth. They should be beating them. Norwich. They should beat them kind of teams.
Yeah.
Mm.
And of
Cody, you're only one sub in front of me.
But by the way, George. My top. It's hard to pick fourth.
Yeah.
So like in the Prem, I might say, it's gonna be difficult this year, because Arsenal are getting back in that right direction, and then with Arteta coming in, and you won the FA Cup with Aubameyang.
His knowledge is good, isn't it?
So basically, so George, what's your Premier League top four, bro?
Before that, I just want to say one thing, Cody. Are you using that mic in your hand?
Oh yeah, but
It doesn't work.
Anyway, but I thought I'd just use it.
Okay. No. What I'm saying is, if it works, get a stand for it, like where you can just pin it to that stand, and that will look cool. I'm just giving you an advice.
I might get one of them kind of microphones for probably next time I come on a stream, maybe. But anyway, so who do you think? So
yeah, good.
Lads, who do you think's gonna get top 4 in the Prem and Europe?
So Liverpool top.
Really, is Liverpool winning the league?
and then Manchester City, and then Chelsea, and then Man United, maybe.
Ooh. I think it'll come down final day. Me, final day of the season. Maybe. Like a.
Could be the case. Could be the case.
Yeah, so mate, who do you think is going to get Premier League top four? Of course, you like Liverpool and City have had to be in there because we knew we were going to get top four.
See, I had made a different kind of prediction, and I'll be honest with you. I had put in some loopholes there. One of the loophole has already been satisfied. I said if Manchester United gets Jadon Sancho, they look like title contenders and they can possibly win it. But I don't think they're getting Jadon Sancho. That is the problem.
Yeah,
And I said number two will be Chelsea. Yeah, I said number two will be Chelsea if they get the goalkeeper. They got Onana. They already signed. They're signing him and confirmed tomorrow, so they could be number two. Number three, I
Do
think
you,
it was number three. It was Liverpool. Yeah, go ahead.
do you think
Number three, Liverpool. Number four, City. Yeah.
do you think Kepa is gonna be? Do you think Kepa's gonna stay at Chelsea?
No, he's already on his way to Roma.
What your predictions is because
Yeah, so Chelsea got a new goalkeeper, so that could help them instead of like flopping big games like City, United, Liverpool, Arsenal.
The thing, the problem with City is, I will be honest with you. What I feel is they lost Vincent Company. Their defense has never recovered. They lost David Silva. Their midfield may struggle this time. So that is why I said that City may finish in the top four, but they may finish fourth. That is what I feel. And Arsenal fifth.
Right.
Yeah.
So you say we're finishing fourth?
I get that feeling because when you lost Vincent Company, your defense hasn't recovered. If you see last season when Laporte was injured or he was coming in and out of the team, you had a lot of problems. Now you have already lost another captain, another leader in David Silva. You got one player, you got Ferran Torres, but Pep, you can see Pep has also lost Arteta from the dressing room. So there are a lot of problems that are showing up for City now.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we're slightly a bit bigger than Chelsea. But even though Chelsea spend more money than us because we have to deal with FFP,
Yeah.
but I have that slight hope we're gonna get that title. But it's gonna be close.
Yeah.
It might be close this year.
I just said one thing about Chelsea winning the league, finishing second in the league, which was Chelsea has bought the league. They have literally bought the league. They haven't earned it, but they are literally buying players to buy the league. If Adam gave us a suggestion that probably Declan Rice is going to Chelsea. If that happens, then Chelsea are definitely contenders. If Declan Rice goes to Chelsea as well. With respect to United, if Manchester United signs Jadon Sancho, then I have some hope for Manchester United. Otherwise, they're falling down the table. It is all about Jadon Sancho. They need one more player, and a lot of people may say that it is not about Jadon Sancho. One player doesn't make a difference. But for United, Jadon Sancho can make a huge difference right now. If they get him, they may finish in the top half of the top four. Big up to James as well. He's in the chat. Big up to you. Big up.
Hybrid Gamer, how are we today?
Yeah.
what's
do-
happening with George?
Yeah.
Basic. Right. I'm gonna say this is gonna be controversial. I'm actually gonna say Arsenal on goal
Yeah.
difference. I'm saying Arsenal now on goal difference.
Yeah.
Because after that performance against Palace, I can't see United getting Champions League. I can't see it happening.
Okay.
Because if United want to get that remaining Champions League spot, they need one more player so they can get top four. But I can't see it happening right now. But I have that slight feeling of Arsenal getting it on goal difference. I can see it happening.
Don't you remember one more thing that I think United got Telles. I forgot his first name.
Alex Telles from Porto.
Alex Telles. Yes. If that guy comes in, one of their main problems is right now that they don't have a good left back. And if they get Jadon Sancho to add to that, United do actually fill in a lot of voids. So let's see what happens there. With respect to Arsenal, the only problem that Arsenal has is we have a lot of injuries. We have a lot of injuries.
Come on,
Yes,
you Gunners.
yes. Big up to James, the Highbury Gooner, and the Highbury Gamer. I should rather say. I called him Gooner, but yes, he
Well,
is. Yeah,
well, so basically, so like but it's gonna be close this year about top four. Like, of course,
yeah,
like we've got Arsenal, United, and Leicester. But the problem I have with Leicester
yeah.
is like their leak in like their defense against big teams like City, United, no City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Don't trust Brendan Rodgers too much until he actually shows up and he performs. Do not
Yeah,
trust Brendan
yeah,
Rodgers
yeah,
too
yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah. But I'm talking. So like I'm just saying about if they're struggling in defence against big
Those
opposition.
teams. Yes,
Of course, they got like Europa League coming. Of course, they got the Europa League coming up. Leicester. Same with
yes.
Arsenal. So it's gonna be
I'm
hard.
quickly
It's gonna be hard
I'm
for Leicester
quickly
this
adding.
year.
Yes, I am quickly adding Jaid as well, and that is why I am saying Leicester is a very dicey team. You need to remember Cody as well and Dodge and Jaid that Leicester has a lot of ups and downs. So there is no guarantee
Yeah,
that they will finish.
about them in League
Yeah.
One, and then they win the league in the space of like
Yeah,
God knows years after they got in League One.
What's the
Yep.
chat about?
The conversation was, Jaid, I'll ask you one thing. Do you think Leicester City will finish in the top four?
no.
For
George says
me,
no. Okay. Yeah.
nah. I think Leicester will finish anywhere in the top 8. For me, top 8 will be.
Yeah,
will
top
be
eight.
perfect.
Yeah. Leicester will definitely finish top eight, but it's like,
Yeah, I agree.
do they get?
I
Do they
think
get
maybe
Champions League
7th or
money?
8th. But Leicester
Okay.
nowhere near top 4.
You think Arsenal will be seventh or eighth?
For me,
No,
I
Jaid, where
think
do you think? Yeah, Arsenal.
I think Arsenal might finish maybe 4th, maybe or 5th, because Arteta's doing a great job at Arsenal. We won our first two Premier League games, one against Leicester yesterday. So I think Arteta can do a good job and make us finish in top 4.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we get Champions League football
Yeah, I respect.
because
I
we
respect
need
this
Champions League
Arteta.
football badly. I'm missing Champions League football.
Yeah, and then of course, of course.
I'm not.
I'm missing football to get back to watch Exeter again.
So, like, basically, so do you have that slight hope of Arsenal getting any chance in top 4 or maybe a Europa League spot? You see, because we got I think Wolves might push on for top 4, but I can't see them getting it.
I can understand what you guys are saying, and that is why I want to ask Jaid. Jaid,
Yeah.
as an Arsenal fan, do you think we have any chances of finishing in the top 4?
Maybe if we can get Partey or Awar, he can help the midfield, and if we can get them to, then there's a chance. There's a chance if we can get Partey and Awar.
You know what I said. You know what I said to that. I said on a channel that if we get both Partey and OR, then
Yeah.
we have a chance of challenging for the league. That is what I feel. If we get
Yeah.
both of them.
Hmm.
But when I said that, people were like kind of laughing.
Yeah, like
If we can get Pereira in a swap deal with Partey, then I'm happy with that.
What? What about what do you think Wolves? Because wasn't their manager wanting to get
Champions League.
this season because he was getting a bit angry of last season. He got a bit angry or something, didn't he? Or he wanted to put a better effort in. Did he say or something?
Yeah, I think, but like, right. Let me just put that there. But there we go. But the thing that Wolves need to do is if they want to get top 4, try and put pressure on some of the big teams like Liverpool. They like last season they put pressure on and even us Man City at the Etihad. Like they did that last year.
Yeah.
2-0 to Wolves. Like,
Well, they did sell one of the best players like Doherty, Jota.
they're pretty much they're gone. Jota to Liverpool and Doherty
Yeah.
to Spurs. Like, I
Wait a
just
second.
don't get it. I just
Do
don't.
you think Nelson Semedo would do a good job at Wolves?
Yeah, I think he'll do a good job for Wolves. I think he'll be good for Wolves because he played for Barca. But but Wolves definitely, in my opinion, Wolves will get definitely going to get Europe, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I
don't know
agree.
what position. Do I put them in the Europa League spot or do I put them in that last Champions League spot?
They spent 36 billion on a player we don't even know.
See, that is the thing. That is one of the things. These guys are spending, these clubs are spending in ways that no one has an idea why they're doing so.
They've just broken the transfer record. Just to buy an 18-year-old player we didn't even know.
Yep. I think I'm
We
lagging,
just don't know nothing about him.
I think I'm lagging a bit, or is it Jaid? I don't know. But what I'll do is I will ask you guys one more question and wrap up the stream because we've already gone for 1 hour 20 minutes. But I would like to have you guys again on for another stream soon. But let me start off with George. I'll ask this question to each one of you. George,
Yeah.
you have seen a lot of goals. Like there have been 3 games at least in the last game week, which has produced 7 goals.
Yeah.
Just a random prediction. Who do you think will win the Golden Boot this season?
The Golden Boot, did you say?
Yes. Premier League Golden Boot.
So that's a player. So Harry
You
Kane
can mention your top 3 options. You can give us 3 names that you feel could be contending for it. So last season it was Jamie Vardy who
Jamie
won it.
Vardy? Harry Kane?
Yes, Jamie Vardy. Yes, it was Jamie Vardy. Okay, so your 3 names, please.
So I for the Golden Boot, I would think Jamie Vardy,
Okay.
Harry Kane, possibly,
Okay.
and then third one. Who would I think? Because I was going to say Marcus Rashford, but I think Rashford is
Nah.
I think he's better crossing the balls instead of scoring, so I don't think he's going to get that amount on goal. Do you think Martial will get it?
Nah.
He's a good shout. He's a good shout, but
But
don't
I
know.
can't see him getting that Golden Boot. I just can't
Nah.
see it.
Do you think Aguero will?
Maybe Aguero.
The problem with Aguero is that the guy has injury problems, same as Martial. So you can pick your third name. Who's your third name, George?
So I picked Harry Kane. I picked Jamie Vardy. So
Entertain.
I think
Entertain.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno.
Okay.
Bruno.
Bruno Fernandes.
How
Okay, Bruno Fernandes. Okay. So those are your 3 names. Again, coming to Cody. Is Cody no, Cody's there, yeah. Cody, your 3 names for the Golden Boot.
Vardy. I'm gonna say Jamie Vardy.
Okay.
Harry Kane, and I can't see Fernandes getting that. Maybe Danny Ings. You know,
Okay, Danny.
Or Aubameyang. Oh, right. Aubameyang. Right, I'm thinking Vardy. Right, my 3 names: Aubameyang, Vardy, and Danny Ings. No, Harry Kane. Sorry, not Danny Ings. Harry Kane. But who's gonna win it?
Okay.
I think them 3 might share it.
Jamie Vardy. I think Jamie Vardy.
They might share it
Okay.
because they can share Golden Boots, you know.
For me,
So who are your just a second, Jahid? Who are your final 3 again?
So mine is Jamie Vardy, Harry Kane, and Bruno Fernandes.
Fernandes,
Bruno.
yes. And Cody's final 3?
Jamie Vardy, Harry Kane, and Aubameyang.
Okay, big up to you as well. And Jahid, your top 3 for the Golden Boot.
So my top 3 would be Aubameyang number 1, Jamie Vardy number 2, and number 3. It's gonna be a surprise one. Timo Werner.
Ooh.
Chelsea fans getting turned on right now. Okay, but I have a surprise as well, but it's gonna be very different from you guys. I get the feeling that okay, I'll give you this name at the end. I think Jamie Vardy will be one contender, no doubt
Yeah,
about it.
definitely.
Mo Salah will be number two. Obviously, he
Yeah.
got the hat trick already. He can get goals.
Also,
Yeah,
Against Mo Salah, yeah, against Leeds,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I
But number three, that is my surprise one. He may be on the lower side, but he could pick up. I think Alexander Lacazette
ooh.
because he has not had that service till last season. But now with Willian coming in, with
Lacazette,
Tierney providing some, yes, I feel that Lacazette can pick
who
up and
doesn't
he can
play for
actually
again?
challenge. Sorry, George.
Who doesn't play for again?
Arsenal.
Do you think Timo Werner can get top three?
Oh
Who can
yeah,
get top three?
Lacazette. You
Yeah, who can
really
get
think
top three?
Lacazette will get it?
Yes, this I am predicting this will be his best season ever in the Premier League. This current one.
Who's Arsenal signed, Nitesh?
They have signed Willian. They have signed defenders. They have
Well,
signed. Yeah,
didn't they sign Gabriel Magalhaes?
yes. Gabriel
Yeah.
is the defender. They signed Danny Ceballos, and they are looking to sign either Thomas Partey or OR, if
How
not
long
both.
do you want this stream?
Just
Apparently,
wrapping it
reports
up.
today that Arsenal might make another bid for a war somewhere around about 36 mil.
Let it happen. Guys, I'll tell you honestly, as an Arsenal fan, let it happen. If it happens, if he's holding that jersey, if he's doing that photo shoot, I agree to it. I
Everyone,
understand and I yeah. Don't
everyone knows it's gonna get rejected. It's gonna get rejected, so there's no point.
forget about getting rejected. They take a damn decade to sign a free signing. They take a damn decade to announce Willian. They take a damn decade to announce Gabriel signing, which everyone knows is already done.
It takes like 2 weeks to announce.
Exactly. So it's done when it's done. When he's holding that jersey for a photo shoot, that is when it's done. I am not listening to any nonsensical rumors. We bid, we got rejected, we got accepted. I don't care. Once the guy is holding the jersey, the deal is done. If he's not
What
holding
about
that jersey,
Robertson?
Ranasan, see, we will have to save that for another video. But I think he is a young prospect. But I don't know what the club is going to plan with Matt Macy and Ranasan. They need to sort
I
that
thought
thing out.
Robertson might have started against Leicester yesterday.
Yeah. So as I said, we will plan it out. We'll have to plan another video. Right now, unfortunately, I need to be going as well. It's already gone on for 1.5 hours. Sorry about that. There is a time limit that even I need to maintain. It's already like 3 a.m., almost 3 a.m. in India. So big up to you guys. I'm already on the second half of the wine, second liter going on. So I will see you guys soon. Before I leave, I would like you guys to give a shout out to your channel. George, let's start with you because you want your channel obviously to get more subs. So big up to George. Go ahead, George.
So, well, my channel is all extra content, football content, George Malaris, extra supporter. Yeah, that's all really. Extra all day long. And yeah, to be honest.
Yes,
Who
big
did?
up to you, George, and people who have been watching or watched this video. Do subscribe to his channel as well. You can see in the comments the channel name. Big up to Cody for coming in. That was a surprise, bit of a surprise. Cody, where can people find you?
Yeah, my channel name is called Cody Big Man City Fan. So I'll be doing city content and pretty much other content as well, including like ranking stuff, like badges and stuff, like mascots and stuff and kits and yeah, and even in the summer I'll be doing the European Championships because the European Championships this was supposed to be taking place this summer, but COVID, boom, next summer. So yeah.
There's
Yes.
one more
And
channel we couldn't shout out. EFL
sure.
Show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Definitely, George. Guys, you can put the link of all those channels in the chat, in the either or as a comment, and I will subscribe to them as well. I have two IDs, as you know, my
We're
personal and
not
my
mods,
brand
are
ID.
we? We're not mods.
Sorry.
I don't have a channel.
We're not
But
mods.
you can subscribe grab this. Type in Jahid Shahid.
No, you can put it in the comments once the video is done. You can put it in the comments, if not in the chat. Don't
Oh, it's
worry.
my comment. Yeah,
Yes,
I
okay.
don't
yes,
have a channel. I don't create
Yeah,
videos,
okay, okay. Yeah.
but if you want to subscribe, just type in Jahid Shahid.
yes. And Jahid, what I will inform you is that sorry for cutting you off early, but
I
we
will
can.
send you the link,
No,
Cody, to the.
I had my off. I had because I need
Yeah,
to have
I'm
dinner.
gonna go because Harvey.
No, no, right now, in between, when you were trying to discuss something
Yeah,
about the
I'm gonna
topic,
go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
sorry for cutting you off at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
one
go.
thing I just want to say, Jahid, now that you're getting the hang
Thanks,
of
I'm gonna go.
YouTube
Bye.
videos,
And I will catch you in a
Bye.
bit.
bye, bye. Now that you're getting the hang of YouTube videos, I think you will be a regular on a lot of videos. And if you get time, as and when you get time. But yeah, I just want to say, Jahid, big up to you. We can have that discussion on whatever topic you want. You can follow me on Twitter or on Instagram. Beyond the post, there's an underscore on Twitter. There's a one at the end on Instagram. You can just drop me a text.
I don't have Twitter, Instagram,
Okay. The other places, maybe what
YouTube.
platform do you use?
I'm email. You can email me the link or just send me on YouTube. That'll be perfect.
Okay, sure. So you can drop me a text on email. I will put my email there in the chat. Just a minute. On the live chat, you can see my email. You can just copy it and
No,
paste it, and you
on
can
the
contact me
screen.
there because you don't have Instagram or Twitter. And that is my email. I'll just quickly add Khan, can you give a shout out to your channel before we wrap up?
Yeah, JSGA football.
Yes, if you can see in the comments, it's GSGA Football, and you guys can subscribe to the channel as well. Khan, what kind of videos do you do on your channel? Can you let everyone know?
At the moment, I'm doing a Arsenal career mode. I do some match previews and yeah, just gaming. I'm doing Arsenal career mode at the moment.
Yep, and I would like to say big up to everyone who has joined in. Thank you for your inputs. Thank you for making this
Are we
show
gonna do
a
a
real
stream tomorrow?
success. I will confirm it to you on Instagram, Khan. So I would just
Right.
like to thank everyone in the chat and everyone who has joined in on the panel right now. I will see the rest of you soon. And big up to you. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, Manchester City for Khan as well. And come on, Exeter for George as well. So big up to all you guys. And I will see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.